I hope you guys are having a great day. It's a Sunday fun day. It is Sunday, September the 13th, and let's get started with our daily broadcast here from Ernie in Seattle. So we're going to go obviously to our favorite PowerPoint slides. Um, so today is obviously Sunday fun day, the first day, or well, actually the first full day of, oh God, what am I saying here? Jet, stop. I gotta change this. This Saturday, Sunday. So yes, it's Ernie in Seattle daily broadcast Sunday, September the 13th of 2020. The Seahawks are playing today, the full NFL schedule. Obviously, this past Thursday, Kansas City defeated the Texans. Mahomes did a great job, 3 touchdown passes. And the Seahawks are at Atlanta Falcons with no crowd. There was a crowd in Kansas City, I think about 20% capacity. So each NFL cities can be different depending on their local health jurisdiction in terms of what they allow. And so, obviously, in Atlanta, they're not allowing any fans. In Seattle, the Seahawks announced their first 3 home games will not be any fans. So we'll see. Um, the Seattle summer continues with smoke. As you can see, yesterday was a very eerie day. It was supposedly sunny, but because of all the smoke, it seemed to be a very cloudy day. Today will be the same, and tomorrow will be the same. A little relief in sight. There's a little uh, forecast for a little rain tomorrow, so hopefully that will help clear out some of the smoke. Tuesday comes back a little partly cloudy, sunny on Wednesday. Looks like the best day of the week. It looks like we're going to have some showers on Thursday, Friday, Saturday, which is actually probably very good for this area to clean out the smoke-filled skies. Then it looks like a return to high 60s, 70s next Sunday, Monday, and Tuesday. Here's the smoke map that was just updated as of this morning, early morning. You can see the smoke lingering from the wildfires in California and Oregon. And obviously, we have some wildfires here in Seattle. So that's the map, smoke map. See what the looks like in terms of the forecast from NOAA. As you guys know, I've actually probably this has been my like 6th test for COVID. Our family is planning on having a gathering for with my dad, who's 87 and obviously very compromised because of his age. So we all committed to testing, COVID testing. So I did the test on Friday. My sister, my brother-in-law will do the test as well, and my niece Julia and her boyfriend Ben will also get tested. So we're all going to get tested to make sure that we're negative before we have a gathering with my dad, which is I think a very safe thing to do. You guys saw this? We're planning. A few of my friends are planning on getting together. We're doing a rooftop bar tour before the end of the summer. We did M Bar last week, and this week we're going to do the Mountain Club. And the best day of the week is going to be Wednesday, so we're going to pick Wednesday to gather up outdoor at the Mountain Club. I'm looking forward to it. It looks like a very cool space. It actually looks like a very cool space for the winter as well. So looking forward to checking this place out on Wednesday. So now we're going to have a series of ads I'm going to show you. The first one is going to be Joe Biden's visit to Kenosha, Wisconsin, where he was visiting and actually visited with the family of Jacob Blake, who was shot 7 times by the Kenosha policemen. Then I'm going to go ahead and do a ad that actually is against Senator Susan Collins of Maine, and then we'll finish up with the best political ad you ever see. It is an amazing political ad against Trump. So enjoy these, and we'll go ahead and start to show you these ads.
Vice President Joe Biden is here to listen, learn, and help us heal.
The reason Kenosha is in the spotlight right now is because of the shooting of Jacob Blake.
There's a hurt in my section of town. There is a pain in my section of town.
I'm a mother. My oldest is 13. My twins are 9. I do this because I want their future to be better than what I have right now, because my present is not good.
In the fire department, we have an opportunity to see so many social and economic problems in people's homes. I've seen it for 30 years. I'd like to tell you that it's getting better every day, but it's not.
But to restore faith in the system, that's going to be very hard. But when we know the man at the top, yourself, is speaking truth and speaking an honest truth, you're going to make our work here in Kenosha a lot better, and I'm looking forward to that day.
We want the same exact rights as others.
I can't understand what it's like to walk out the door or send my son out the door, or my daughter, and worry about just because they're black, they may not come back. I just had an opportunity to spend some time with Jacob on the phone. He's out of ICU. We spoke for about 15 minutes. He talked about how nothing was going to defeat him. How, whether he walked again or not, he was not going to give up. They understand that fear doesn't solve problems. Only hope does. And if you give up hope, you might as well surrender.
That's our next president. And here's our ad that's being produced. That was produced by the Vote Vets, and it's against Susan Collins and supporting her opponent.
I met Martin in 1991. Marty served 7 years in the Navy. He hurt his knee, and he was prescribed painkillers that the drug companies said were safe. They weren't, and those companies knew it. I did not realize that my husband was addicted until he overdosed and he was sitting in the emergency room and they were Narcaning him. How could Susan Collins take money from the very drug companies that were poisoning Maine's veterans? She not only took money from opioid companies, she voted to not hold them accountable. Many Mainers did not survive, but I have my husband, and I'm very grateful. I love him desperately. Susan Collins was supposed to protect us, and she didn't. That was her job. Washington has changed her. All she cares about is money. Maine deserves better.
Vote Vets is responsible for the content of this advertising.
Sarah Gideon is the Democrat that's running against Susan Collins, and she actually is leading Susan Collins by about a few points. Here is an amazing ad. Here's an amazing ad, and it actually is an ad that is probably the best political ad ever made.
The group called Republican Voters Against Trump.
The new ad from the group, Republican Voters Against Trump. Republican Voters Against Trump.
Is out with a devastating new ad. It says tough on Trump, only they didn't have to hire an announcer to read the copy. That's because it's all Lindsey Graham's own words.
I mean, the ad really makes every argument that Joe Biden and his campaign team would ever want to make, and they make it from one of Donald Trump's closest allies on Capitol Hill.
Own voice.
What you see here with this Lindsey Graham ad is an attempt to soften President Trump's support among traditional Republican voters.
It's just one of the best ads I've ever seen in my career.
No matter what other spots get produced this cycle, you have left us with what to my mind is the indelible campaign ad already.
Well, I want to talk to the Trump supporters for a minute. What is Donald Trump's campaign about? He's a race-baiting, xenophobic, religious bigot. And you know how you make America great again? Tell Donald Trump to go to hell. If you can't admire Joe Biden as a person, then it's probably you got a problem. You need to do some self-evaluation. Because what's not to like? He is as good a man as God ever created. He said some of the most incredibly heartfelt things that anybody could ever say to me. He's the nicest person I think I've ever met in politics. This is a defining moment in the future of the Republican Party. We have to reject this demagoguery, and if we don't reject Donald Trump, we've lost the moral authority, in my view, to govern this great nation.
Oh, that's so perfect. It's so perfect. It's Lindsey Graham, his is one of his supporters, and I really am disappointed in Lindsey Graham. When John McCain was still here with us, Lindsey Graham and John McCain were best buddies. And when when John McCain passed away, and Lindsey Graham did not even defend John McCain against Trump's assaults on him, and saying that he doesn't he doesn't believe that John McCain was a war hero because he got caught. And, I mean, that's just horrible. And so I'm really disappointed Lindsey Graham. Right now, he's actually in a very tough fight for re-election. Jamie Harrison is actually tied with him, or actually a little bit ahead. And I've actually donated to Jamie Harrison's campaign for Senate in South Carolina. So go, Jamie Harrison. Anyway, hope you enjoyed today. I know it was a lot of ads. I know I like to show ads to people, so that kind of fills up some of the content. So I hope you have a good day. Stay inside. It's going to be unhealthy with the smoke here in Seattle for today. The forecast is for a little rain tomorrow, so hopefully that will go ahead and clear out our smoke. Anyway, have a good day. Take care. Bye-bye.